Welcome, guys and girls. We're going to do this, sorry about the little accent there. I don't know where that came from. So we're going to do this little crank here. This little crank box, I call it. You're going to make this thingy spin. So we got to make 1, 2, 3 parts, assemble it, and then in the end, we're going to take this thing here. Hopefully, if I have time in the videos, should make it. And we're going to make a little animation that we can see it all come apart. Yep, you're going to do that today. All right, here we go. So you opened up Inventor and you hit start working. Okay, I don't have that screen just because I've done it enough. All right, so next thing, hit file, hit new, and this dialog box will pop up like this. So yours will probably look something more like this. You need to click this down arrow right here so you have more options. Choose English. And you're going to go to standard in.ipt. Click that, press create. It might take a moment to load. And once it's done, let's get going again. So the first thing I need you to do is hit file up here. Because there's a thing I need you to change on here. It's under options. Okay? I need you to click on display. Now, I need you to put this in the middle of the screen because your screen is probably too small. So I need you to move this thing up and down because I need to see the word close and OK and apply down here. So what you're going to do is scroll down here. I need you to make sure that these are both checked. The reason why you're doing this is because otherwise, when you start to zoom and stuff like that, it will be backwards and it will drive you nuts. That's not fun. So please choose that icon. Once you do that, press apply and close, and then we're ready to roll. Okay. General little overview before we get started. Up here is your toolbars where you have all your basic tools you use to do it. This is a project browser. Don't close this down. This is a history of what you've done. So go ahead and click up here on Start 2D Sketch because that's how you get started. You will get this little coordinate system boxes up here. It says XY. See right there, it says YZ. This one says XZ. I want XY. Okay, that's like a flat desk. Might not look like it, but it is. Okay, so this is a flat surface. It's like you're working on the table. Okay, here's all your drawing tools. Line, circle, arc, rectangle. Ignore that for now. Geometric tools and modification tools. This is a constraint. We'll talk about this later. The first thing I need to do is hit rectangle. Click on the middle dot. I always like to start there. Now, zooming out works the same as it does in AutoCAD. Forward, backward, hold down on pan to move it around, or on your scroll, sorry. Okay, in order to do these, you can press tab to go back and forth between the two measurements. Okay, you're going to hit 8 at the bottom, press tab, and press 5 there. Now, if you by chance press enter too early, let's say I pressed enter too early on this one, you can hit on dimension, click the line and bring it out, and then just type in your measurement. Okay, so no worries if you pressed enter. That does happen a few times. So, rectangle, draw it out, press tab. Now this program is not made to have different things on one sheet. This program is made to make parts. So you make parts and assemble it, okay, like Legos. You assemble separate Legos. They're not all stuck together as one unless they're made that way. Okay, next circle. Now, look at my screen very, very carefully. And if you put your cursor in the middle of the screen, you see some dotted lines start to form. So, unlike in AutoCAD where you have to tell it to find a middle point, this program looks for it all the time. So, I'm going to put my mouse in the middle, click, move it out, type 1 enter. That's a diameter if you're wondering. Okay, your circle's created, your outside's created, you're good to go. Press finish sketch. Okay. You're back in 3D now. This is where you started from. Hit extrude. It's up in the top left-hand corner. Click this and press OK. You're done. Now I want to show you a few things about the visualization and the scroll controls on this. If you press shift, hold down your scroll like the button, move your mouse around. That will allow you to zoom around your object. You can also grab the cube up here and do it that way as well. Okay? Double click on your scroll will get you back. Now typically I like working with a corner view like this. but that's up to you. The next thing I want to show you guys is how to change the color of this. Okay, when you do an assembly, it's really nice when you do it. Do not choose something dark. Choose something that is light, like yellow or cyan. Don't choose clear. That's bad because then it's hard to see. All right, no clear stuff. So I'm going to choose there. Don't choose something with a lot of texture because sometimes these lines are very hard to see when you have texture on it. So something that's solid and of a different color. Okay, done. Save this. Save as. Now, what I would do if I was you is I would make a folder for this called Unit 1. Okay, that way things are easier to find. So you're going to call this one crank holder. Okay, first one is finished. Job well done. All right, we're going to do it again. Now leave these up. You'll see here at the bottom I have all mine up like this. So you can easily go back and forth in between your drawings. So here's the next one. File, New, standard in.ipt, just like we've done. Okay, we're going to do the same steps as last time, folks. Up here, click Start 2D Sketch. Click on XY plane. Okay, hit rectangle. This is just going to be a square, 5 by 5. So tab back and forth. If you zoom in too much, this is what will happen. Your thing will go bye-bye, but it's still there. Zoom out when you do this, that way you can see all your stuff. Okay, tab 5, 5, 5, 5. Press enter when you got that done. Press finish sketch. Like, that's it? That's it. Hit extrude. Make sure you click on the middle because sometimes it does not activate it unless you do that. But this time I want to change my distance to 0.5. And press OK. All right. File. Save as. I'm going to call this one wall. Okay, you're rolling pretty good here. Okay, we got one more of these drawings to make, and then we're ready to put it together. File, New, standard in.ipt. Okay, this is going to be the more complex one, but you can do this. Start the same way. Start 2D Sketch, hit on XY plane. All right, this time we're going to do a circle to start off with. So hit circle, click on this dot right here, type 1 enter. It's very important that you click on the dot on this one. Okay, then I want you to go over here, somewhere kind of in space here, because I want to show you something interesting. And I want you just to click over there and type 0.5 and press enter. Okay, press escape on your keyboard because I want to teach you something new here. So watch my video just for a minute. So up here in the middle, there's a thing called horizontal constraint. What this does, if you look at the little animation there, it tries to help you line up your objects. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click this. Click the middle dot of the bigger circle, the middle dot of the circle on the right. Now, if you press escape, you try to move this thing, it will only move left and right. You cannot move it up and down. Why? Because it's horizontally constrained. Okay, got that? Next, hit line, and I want you to click this circle. Don't click on the quadrants. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Make sure you click on the circle itself. Otherwise, it will not work that well. So click on the circles themselves and go ahead and dump those out. We're not done yet. Next, we have to do a tangent. So click tangent. And all you do is you click circle, line, circle, line, circle, line, circle, line. There you go. All right, trim it. So trim, there's no TR % or twice. It's just click and go bye-bye. You might see on your drawing a little bit that you have a little circle right there. That's part of your dimension, not part of the measurement. We're not done yet. I need to do a dimension, so this is a proper length. So click on dimension, choose these two lengths, dump this up here, type 3, and press enter. Okay, you are done with this one. If it turned all black, you have it completely finished. Okay, that means it's fully constrained. See here at the bottom? Fully constrained. Good job. Choose your finished sketch. You're going to extrude this thing 0.5. So 0.5. Press enter and OK. All right, that's set up. So next we have to make the actual shaft that goes onto the crank handle. So in order to do a drawing on a different surface, you click on it, and then if you move your mouse over, the icon to the very right of those 5 icons is called Create Sketch. Click that, please. Okay, then we're just going to dump a circle right on that center dot. It's actually 1. If you want to click to the quadrant, it will work, but if you type 1 enter, it'll work too. Press Finish Sketch, hit Extrude, and you're going to extrude this thing down 8. 8. Press OK. Good job. So I want to show you one more thing on this, and then we'll go ahead and we will put it together. You can do a fillet next. I'm going to leave the default as is. If you click the top edge and bottom edge, you see it makes a little rounded edge on there. Press OK. You can also, let's color it too. I think I forgot to color the last wall, but I'll go back and I'll do that. That looks good. Okay. You also, if you want to get fancy, you can click on these over here. So these are your menus, or these are your steps. If I right click on fillet, I go properties, I can easily change this color to whatever I want to. Cool, huh? You can do that for almost any of these. So I'm going to stop at this part on the video. I'm going to go back. Color your wall, please. Red works. Okay. So this is the end of this part of the video. Please make sure you save this as crank. And then the next video, I will show you how to assemble it. All right. Thanks for playing. Bye.